fight Pacquiao, I would love that fight. I think Mikey could fight Lomachenko. If Lomachenko decides to move up in weight, I don't know if that will be smart for him so quick. But there's so many fights out there. There's Terence Crawford fight. There's unification fights against Linares, Flanagan. It's just so many out there. But like I said, in a perfect world, we don't have that in boxing. There's so many politics with promoters, with managers, with different TV networks that those fights might never happen. But me, in a perfect world, it would be fighting Pacquiao. Pacquiao's last fight was not even on HBO. So why wouldn't Pacquiao come to Showtime and let's do a big pay-per-view fight sometime in April? But Pacquiao's got other plans. You know what I mean? He's fighting somebody else in Australia. So we can't change that around. Lomachenko might stay at 130 to fight Salido, so we can't change that either. So we just gotta go to whatever's available. Whatever's available. The bigger the fights are, the better for Mikey. But we can't make those fights happen if they're not available. So we just take our time.
And one last one before I let you go. Gennady Golovkin is taking on Danny Jacobs. They just announced that in New York and tomorrow today in New York and tomorrow here in LA. What do you think about that fight between Golovkin and Danny Jacobs?
It's a great fight. I picked Golovkin, but I won't count Jacobs out. Jacobs has skills. He's fast and he could move. He's got to have a good game plan, and I think Golovkin could be outboxed, but you have to fight the perfect fight, and you definitely cannot be afraid of him, because once you go in the ring being afraid, which is the case with most of the opponents that he fights, you already lost. If you're not afraid of him and you fight smart, there's a way to beat him, but I don't know if Jacobs is capable of doing it, but he's got the skills to do it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to do good, maybe not win, but do good for a few rounds.
Robert, you know exactly what happens when a fighter changes trainers. Danny Jacobs is going to this fight with the assistance of Virgil Hunter. What do you think to Virgil Hunter being added to his corner going into the Golovkin fight? How do you see him benefiting?
This is the first time I hear that, but Virgil's a great trainer. He might be able to help out. There's a lot of depending on what you see. This last fight with Abner, that was the first time with me, and he looked sensational. He did a great job. That was Cuellar's first time with Roach, and they didn't have good results. So it just depends on the fighter, the type of training you do, the type of training camp. But I think Virgil might be good for Jacobs for this fight.
Virgil brings a high IQ. As you were aware, you were there for the performance. One of his fighters, Andre Ward, was able to put up against Kovalev. Andre Ward, I do want the rematch, but Ward is also considering retirement if the terms are proper, if he's coming back. What do you take toward talking retirement?
Look, I don't think he should retire. He's got so many big fights out there. He's a star. But maybe he's one of the fighters that's comfortable with what he's got already, and he doesn't want to be forced or pushed to do something that maybe he doesn't feel right with, especially the money, the terms. There's so many things out there. So he's made decent money to retire, but I don't think it's a good idea, because he should take advantage of it. You grew into being $1 million fighter. Why would you stop making that kind of money? We've said it before with Chino Maidana when he decided to retire, when there was so much money that he could have made. But those are their decisions. We don't know how they feel. Maybe they just maybe Ward just doesn't love boxing. Maybe he's just tired of it. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the case like Mikey was, where he was just sick of it. And Mikey, by now, he would have already retired. Maybe the whole world would have said, why would Mikey retire when he's in his prime, when he's already 3 or 4 division champion, making so much money, undefeated at 29. But maybe he just doesn't want to fight and he decides to retire. You can't blame them either. So maybe Ward is in that position right now. But me personally, I think he should still make as much money as he can. He's got kids. He'll have kids one day. You want the best for your kids too, for your family. You want to help out everybody in your family. So this is what he's done for his whole life. So take advantage of it.
If he goes through with the retirement, where does Kovalev go with next?
Well, there's fights out there. Light heavyweight's pretty hot right now. There's a lot of fights out there. We ourselves have won a light heavyweight that is his teammate, but in boxing anything could happen. Bostic could fight any of those guys there. So
You'll be open to that
why
matchup?
not?
They have the
Why
same
not? And I
manager,
know
but-
they have the same manager, and I'm sure you know, when it comes to negotiating, Klimas would do a great job in getting both what they deserve, and it would be a big fight. It would be huge. You know, why not? In boxing, anything could happen.
Mikey looks so calm and so prepared and so focused.